What's up guys, this is Virus Attack Gaming and I'm back with another video. Now in this video I'll show you what is the best way to play Xinyan and how to build her. If you want to use her as main DPS, then you have to build the whole team around her. I will start with how much investment she needs, then the best weapon and artifact choices for her. After that, her constellations, some shield mechanics and also cool tricks. And finally, the best builds and team composition for her. So let's start. Now first things first, you need to have a minimum Ascension tier 4 and level 70 for her to work. This will unlock her passive talent which gives 15% bonus physical damage when her shield is on. You can level her up more after this to clear some harder content in the game, which is the higher abyss floors. After that, the weapon choices, the obvious ones are the Unforged and Wolf's Gravestone, which are the S tier weapons. Then the A tier weapons are the Skyward Pride, Serpent Spine and the F2P craftable weapon, which is Prototype Aminus, which is good for any Claymore users. Now the B tier weapons are the weapons that you can get from the Paimon shop, the Black Cliff Slasher and the Royal Greatsword. The C tier weapons are the Sacrificial Greatsword, which is good as it helps you to cast your elemental skill twice so that you can have more uptime on the shield. Then the Skyrider Greatsword, which is a 3-star claymore which provides physical damage bonus. It will help your normal attack as well as elemental burst damage. Then the 3-star weapon Debate Club, which is like the best 3-star claymore in the game, and the Favonius Greatsword. The D tier weapon is the Bell and White Blind. These are not so good as it provides HP and defense, which is not really good on her as her shield is really weak, and the only character which benefits from defense is Noel, and from HP it's like the shield providers like Zhongli and Diona. Now let's talk about the artifacts. As for artifacts, the best choice is 2 set Bloodstain and 2 set Noblesse Oblige. This is because the 25% physical damage bonus is good for normal attacks and the elemental burst damage. Same for the 20% elemental burst damage will help her scale more, like more damage on an elemental burst is always good. Another choice is 4 set Gladiators. Like this is good for any melee users as it helps you do more damage. Then another good choice is the 4 set Retracing Polide. The problem with this set is that it will only boost your damage when you are under the protection of a shield, and her shield uptime is only 67% and it's weak, so it will probably break before that. Now because it's like 18-second cooldown and 12-second uptime on the shield. Now this set is good. It's like the best set if you can pair her up with another shield provider like Zhongli or Diona, which can help her like have the shield all the time so that she can get the benefits. Now as for her constellations, C0 is absolutely fine to do damage, but C2 is really good as it gives you 100% crit rate chance on the elemental burst, which does huge amount of damage, so you can just stack up crit damage and do massive damage. Also the C4 is good. It is because like the 15% resistance when you cast your shield, like 15% decreased resistance on the enemies is good. It will pair up better with the 15% bonus physical damage you get from the shield. You can just do more and more damage using this. This is also good for her support because decreasing the physical damage resistance is always good. Now let's talk about some benefits of her shield. It absorbs more pyro damage, so when you are standing on a burning grass, it will absorb all the damage, so it will help you fight better on a grassy terrain. Also, when you pair her up with the Anemo Traveler, the Traveler's elemental skill can absorb the fire effect of her shield. So this is just better, and you will have to practice this a bit because it's hard. It needs timing. Also, the floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss, which is the hardest floor, it gets you a condensed ice effect, as you can see above the health bar, and her shield can help you get rid of this effect. This ice effect increases your stamina consumption and decreases your stamina regen, so you can use her shield for your benefit if you are struggling in the floor 12. Now as for team building, always pair her up with a pyro character like Penet or Xiangling. This will help you to increase your attack by 25%. It will also help you regen more energy so that you can spam her ult more often. Also you can do like one electro and one cryo support to just help with superconduct so that you can do more damage. As for our skill, like the pyro damage is not a lot, so melt and vaporize is not good, but the pyro debuff is consistent, so it's good for overload damage. Now official is good for this, so the best team comp that I would suggest is Xinyan plus Fischl plus a pyro support like Bennett or Xiangling, and a cryo support like Diona or Kaya. This will give you superconduct and overload reactions in your team. Now if you want to use her as a support, she's really a good support for hydro damage dealers like Child, Mona or Xingqiu, and she provides like a consistent pyro debuff, so these characters can benefit from it and do vaporized damage, which will just double their damage. This is it for the video, guys. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. You can watch some of my other guides, and I'll keep on posting more guides in the future. Cheers.